Jon Rahm just now. Breaking news has stunned the golf world. Jon Rahm, one of the sport's biggest stars, has suddenly withdrawn from a major tournament, and no one really knows why. No press conference, no clear medical statement, just complete silence. And when someone as high profile as Rahm goes quiet, the internet doesn't stay calm. It gets loud. Let's not sugarcoat it. This isn't just about missing a golf event. This is Jon Rahm we're talking about, a former world number one, a Masters champion, a fierce competitor, a player who turned heads and flipped the golf world upside down when he joined LIV Golf in a jaw-dropping deal reportedly worth over $300 million. That move alone had fans talking for months. And now, out of nowhere, he's pulled out of a major tournament without so much as a real explanation. It's got people whispering, questioning, even accusing. What's really going on behind the scenes? Officially, the word floating around is injury. Some vague chatter about a foot problem, maybe his back, but nothing concrete. And here's the twist. Rahm was literally seen on the driving range just days ago, swinging freely. No signs of discomfort, no taped ankles, no limping, no assistant rushing to his side. Nothing that screams, "I'm injured." If anything, he looked ready, like a guy prepping for game day. So naturally, fans are asking, if he's good enough to practice, why isn't he playing? That's where the speculation explodes. Some insiders, including a few sharp voices on golf Twitter and Reddit, believe this might be about more than just a sore muscle. They say Rahm might be quietly burning out under the pressure of LIV Golf spotlight. Sure, the money's massive, but the politics, the tension between LIV and the PGA, the travel, the backlash, the constant scrutiny from traditional fans and media alike, it adds up. And let's not forget, Rahm didn't exactly jump to LIV out of boredom. It was a high-stakes, controversial decision. And it might not be aging well for him. There are whispers, and yeah, these are still rumors, that Rahm's struggling with the way the LIV League is structured. The team format, the inconsistent competition, the criticism from fellow pros. It may not be sitting right with someone as fiercely individualistic and legacy-focused as him. Now here's where things get even juicier. There's a growing theory among golf insiders that Rahm's withdrawal might not be because he can't play, but because he won't. That this move could be his subtle protest, a power play, a way of stepping back from the chaos to either renegotiate terms or reconsider his place in the LIV system altogether. Could it be that Rahm regrets making the jump? Or maybe he wants to send a message, not just to LIV, but to the entire golf world. And we can't ignore the timing. Right now, discussions between LIV and the PGA are heating up again. Talks of possible unification, restructured events, even player pathways to return. If Rahm's name were ever going to come up as someone open to rejoining the PGA Tour, now would be the moment. It would be headline gold. Now, of course, that's all still hypothetical. But you know how golf works. The rumors usually start as whispers before they become real stories. Rory McIlroy already walked back some of his harshest LIV comments. Could Rahm be the next to pivot? Meanwhile, Rahm's recent performance has been shaky. Not disastrous, but definitely below his usual standards. Missed putts, sloppy approach shots, lower finishes than we're used to seeing. Some fans chalk it up to pressure, others say it's mental fatigue. A few point to the lack of meaningful competition in LIV. The idea that he's not being pushed hard enough and that his edge is starting to dull. On social media, the debate is fierce. Some fans say, hey, cut him some slack, injuries happen, let him rest. But others are calling it what they think it is, a smokescreen. They believe something's boiling under the surface, something LIV doesn't want to talk about, maybe even something Jon himself is still figuring out. And let's be honest, this kind of mystery is what fuels golf drama. We're not talking about just another player pulling out of a round. We're talking about one of the sport's biggest stars, one of LIV's most valuable assets, going radio silent at a moment when everyone's watching. And that silence, it's loud, so where does this leave us? It leaves us with a massive question mark. Is Rahm truly injured, quietly healing behind the scenes? Is he navigating private issues we'll never hear about? Or is this the early sign of a major shakeup? A player rethinking his place in modern golf's messy landscape? Until we hear from Jon himself, all we can do is speculate, and you know golf fans are the best at that. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this a simple injury, or something much bigger? Would you support Rahm if he walked away? From LIV? Do you think he made the right choice in the first place? Smash that like button if you love some golf drama. Subscribe if you want updates the minute this story develops, and remember, in golf, the real game isn't always played on the course.